What is going on, Laker fans? Appreciate you guys tuning in. A little Lakers talk daily on this Monday morning. Let's get the week started, my people. Let's get the week started. Got a lot going on. This week, Lakers will have their in-season tournament quarterfinal game coming up tomorrow. A chance to potentially play in Vegas. I think those games would be Thursday and Saturday. So if they win, got a chance to win the in-season tournament. All right, it's a conversation in its own. Lakers obviously handled some business against the Rockets on Saturday, so definitely a lot going on. Please subscribe to our channel here on ESPN LA. Daily content, Lakers Talk Daily, so I'll continue to put up daily content. We got all our shows streaming and everything else, so please be a part of it. Want to spend a little bit of time on the Lakers' health here and how the Lakers are most definitely getting back to form. So how about this? Right now in the injuries, ESPN has, type in ESPN, Lakers, and it's got everything. Stats, schedule, roster, all that stuff. One of the tabs there is injuries. And usually for the Lakers, it's a long laundry list of injuries. And right now, all I see on here is just Gabe Vincent. It is so significant, at least for me, that it seems like the Lakers are getting right. And, we just finished 25% of the season. And now that we get into that second quarter of the season, I think it's going to be a critical stage for the Lakers. And I'll tell you why. I think we're going to find out a lot more about this team. And I do have a feeling, I know Rui didn't play in the last one, but just getting Jared Vanderbilt back, just getting Cam Reddish back, Jackson Hayes was back in the lineup as well. Just getting these guys back. The way the Lakers ended that road trip against the Oklahoma City Thunder, I mean, you had 5 guys missing. You're playing a good team. It was the last game of a road trip, and we know the Lakers lost by 20-plus points, but it feels like the Lakers are starting to turn a corner. And I'm not even talking about talent. I'm not even talking about how they're playing. I'm talking about just having the available players that they need on a night-in, night-out basis. Lakers had a vision before the season started, and that vision included depth. That vision included players that can complement LeBron and Anthony Davis. That vision included having 10 or 11 guys that you could go to and say, okay, this player's not playing well, all good, no problem. I got another bench player that I could put in. This bench player is playing well. Let's keep him in at the end of the game because he's having a night or whatever the case is. None of that has been able to come to fruition so far this year because of all the Laker injuries that they've had. But I think with that said, here are the Lakers in a position right now at 12-9 to start doing some damage. Now, I'm not telling you that the schedule is going to get easier, and part of it's still confusing because we don't know who they're going to play. We know they got Phoenix coming up on Tuesday, and then, whatever happens from there, we'll see, depending on if the Lakers get to the semifinals or not. But just the mere fact that the Lakers have everybody back, it does seem like, except for Gabe Vincent, it does seem like this is the real opportunity that the Lakers are going to have to see what it is that they have. We've heard over the last couple of weeks people sit back and say, all right, well, are the Lakers are they going to go make a move? Is this a Zach LaVine trade? What would you have to give up? Or maybe it's DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso, which I would prefer that. But put all that to the side. How are you going to make a move if you don't even know what your team is? How are you going to make a move if you don't even have a 20-game sample size where you could sit back and say, okay, I know who the players are. I know where our strengths are. I know where the weaknesses are. I know the proper rotations. I know when to pull guys out. I know who to depend on when it comes to the bench. I know who to close games with. And I don't feel like the Lakers have that right now. I mean, you've had a lot of games where Taurean Prince is playing 30-plus minutes. That's not what the Lakers' vision was. No, the vision was if Taurean Prince is having a good game, he's playing 20, 25 minutes max. But they're playing him out of necessity, not out of luxury. And I think what happens now when you start getting all these players back, it's most likely now out of luxury rather than necessity. So I do think there's a little bit to what I think this team could eventually be, but I think this is going to be the first time we're actually getting a chance to see what it's all about. Okay, last thing I want to get into, and then we'll just kind of take it from there. By the way, Travis and I will start at 10 a.m. today. I got Lakers talk tonight, so we'll be we got still obviously a lot of Lakers stuff going on. What was that exchange between Braun and Ime Udoka on Saturday? That was a little odd. There was some video that came out that just kind of gave the interpretation exactly what they were saying. I thought that was an interesting exchange between the two. And the thing that I really didn't understand, to be honest with you, if I'm Ime Udoka, coach of the Houston Rockets, what are you challenging Braun for? You know, it looked like some of those quotes looked something to the line to you know, what are you going to do? You're not going to do anything about it. It's like, Ime, what do you want him to do? You want him to come start a brawl on the sidelines? Like, what do we... That's an interesting exchange. I don't know if I've seen an exchange like that between a player and a coach, and really a coach trying to egg the player on. I'm not saying it probably doesn't happen. I mean, we obviously had some footage or whatever the case is, but that was a weird exchange. That's not something that you see every day. And I like the banter. I like when two guys are going back and forth. But the coach challenging the player, that's a new one. Okay, that's all I got for today. Please subscribe to the channel here. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Remember, Lakers talk coming up tonight. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Monday.